Hi everyone. Okay, I'm back so soon too. Cordell says I'm off to work, and I'm like, okay, it's a sign. I'm gonna stop football really quick and get this done because I really am excited about this layout. So this is gonna be Carta Bella. You know how much I love saying that. Carta Bella Fall Market. Plus I added in a little bit of the Hello Fall line also. So I am so excited. I love how this layout came out. And it's funny because I'm like, oh, it's fall. I finally got to that point, you know, and I'm like, it's fall. It needs to happen. So I'm like, yes. So this is the week that my daughter and the cousins went to go, we have a place here in town that's called Swank Farms. They have like this corn maze and pumpkin patch and things like that. Well, I guess this year they had some, well, I don't know, I don't leave my house. But I guess they have this place where they have pumpkins and things like that, and so I'm like, okay. They have sunflowers, and that was really cool to see the sunflowers, and I was super happy seeing those. But I have to tell you the story about this. So let's start though. Where am I at? I am, oh, here. Okay. So Cheyenne, she comes to me about 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half prior to going to Swank Farms, and she says, "Hey, me and the cousins want to go and do a photo shoot at the just with our phones. They have the new iPhones and stuff, and those pictures are gorgeous." And so I said, okay. She's like, "Can you do it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." So then it comes, and this is during Sunday, this is during football, so I'm like, you know how much I love you, because yeah, I would not want to do, I am not into, oh, here it goes, I am not into leaving the house, especially on football season, but I was like, it's fine, and I'll sacrifice, I guess. And so we go, and oh my goodness, you guys. So, well, before we go, I should say, I'm skipping ahead here because it's hard for me to concentrate on what I'm doing. And this is Dory on the cot underneath my desk, and look at, she's sleeping. Her nose is like touching the floor. They have these cots and lots of pillows and lots of blankets, and oh my goodness, they're just crazy. So she says, like the night before, she's like, "Okay, Mom, you're still willing to go, right?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, okay, it's $14. How do you want to pay?" And you've been with me long enough to know how that went, right? So I'm like, wait a minute. You want me to go take pictures of you guys, but you want me to pay to get in? And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, really? So, oh my God, I laughed my butt off. It was fine because it was like $14, but I was laughing because I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, why aren't you guys paying for my ticket? Because hello, I'm not going there for my enjoyment. I'm not going there to walk around because I want to see the sights. I'm like, no, I would never come here if it wasn't for you guys. And so I was just laughing about it because you should have seen the deer in headlights look that she had, like, oh, really? It's fine. Oh my gosh. So we ended up doing a succulent pumpkin party at the house, and it was so much fun. We had a lady come over and she showed us how to put it together, and we had so much fun, you guys. So much fun. It was so worth it. And let me get this, hold on. And I totally enjoyed it. It was such a good time, and I would recommend doing that if you can, or if you have someone in your area. She brought all these succulents, and we just paid the price for her class, her teaching, and then we brought our own pumpkins. So she had a price for like small, medium, and large, and that was cool. Most of us just pay $20 for a medium, which was actually a good size, so it was perfect. But yeah, and so that was really a lot of fun. Now, I know some of you are against, you know, getting together because of COVID and stuff, but I will tell you that we are very careful, and it's basically hygiene, you guys. Honestly, it's hygiene. If you have someone who's sneezing and, you know, coughing and everything else in your face, you're gonna get sick. So we have sanitizers everywhere. We have all of it. So we have everything, you know, sanitize before you eat. Don't cough in anyone's face. You know, the basic, you know, kind of common courtesy. Yeah. So we don't have a problem getting together. And if any of us had a fever, we would not be together. So, you know, it's just basic common courtesy stuff. So that's why we don't mind getting together. And it's not all the time. It's you know, not all the time. At my house anyways. I am going to have the cookie exchange party, and I have about 25 large sanitizers that we will be, that are always spread around, you know, when they come in the front door. There's a setup to sanitize your hands. When there's food, there's sanitizer. There's all kinds of sanitizers around my house. So, and it works. And it works. So, yeah. But anyways, but this was a fun day. This was a super fun day. We ate so well, and I didn't have room to show pictures of the food, but we had a potluck. And so this is, let me see who I'll show. This is my friend Irene's. That was her two little ones. And then this one's Cheyenne's. The white one was Cheyenne's. Mine for my mom was this one. I think this is my friend Carolyn's. But yeah, so it was super, super fun. Oop, 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 oop. I'm not paying attention here. Okay, let me pick that back up because I can't. I notice that some of my stuff is crooked when I don't pick it up and lift it towards my face. And I also tell you guys that I talked to the guy I know about the video and all that stuff, and he said, yeah, no problem, he'll help me out. So he's researching the camera I have, he's researching all of that stuff on how, what I need to buy in order to do the lives and stuff, and I'm excited, because I really am looking forward to just chit-chatting with you guys in person. And it would be, I'm thinking, it would be a actual, like me talking to you guys and playing. So like putting a whole layout together, not having it pre-done like this like I normally do, but going from the get-go, from picking papers and all that stuff, and just chit-chatting with you. So I would really, really love to do that. So hopefully I can learn how to do it, or I can get this set up hopefully by December, so that way I can end up being with you in December. That would start off, or that would end the new year, or this year, with a nice thing, you know. This is Love It All Sweet. And then this was my niece's and my sister-in-law's. This one was mine, and that one was mine. I made ours all Halloween. I put Halloween stuff all over, because when you know how much my mom loves Halloween, and then I have so much Halloween stuff that I was like, okay, let me just use my stuff. So I use my stuff even if it's not scrapbooking, if it's just, you know, baking supplies, whatever it is, I use it all. I do not hoard anything. So if I bought it, I want to use it, and that is pretty much it. So yeah, this is my mom's. This is the one I made my mom, because my mom couldn't come. It was at night, and this was before Junior, my brother, started living with them. But it was, you know, it's still at night, and like I said, the hill that you have to go It's called Pacheco Pass Highway, and it is the most dangerous road there is around here. And yeah, so it's not a good thing to drive it at night. So for sure at night, but in general, like all the time. This is the one I made my mom, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. I didn't capture all of it, but I have, you know, the bones. I had snakes, all for the like 99-cent store and Dollar Tree. There's bats. See the hands coming out? She absolutely loved it. She loved it, loved it, loved it. So that was awesome. And I had so much fun doing them. You know, anytime you can craft, it's just zen-like, right? It's just so worth it. Isn't this layout coming out so cute? Oh my gosh. And it is so full of embellishments. So it might be a very long video. Sorry. But it is so full of embellishments because I just could not stop. I really could not stop. It was just too much fun. So yeah. I need to lift this towards me, you guys. Sorry. So we were talking about the Christmas decorations and stuff, and you guys are going to be decorating along with me too. And I'm like, oh yes, so cool. But yeah, I'll do a walkthrough. I'll do not a video like I don't think so, but more like I wonder if like Instagram can do it or something like that. If I can make it live on Instagram, or I don't know, pictures or something. I'll show you guys though, because I really am looking forward to it. And I looked at Hobby Lobby sales for tomorrow, and not 60% off yet, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, probably until after Thanksgiving, that it might go on sale, and that would be cool, and that's fine, because I don't mind waiting till after Thanksgiving, because we have family coming over for Thanksgiving, so it would be more convenient, because it's here at my house, so you know, since it's at my house, I pay for the brunt of it. I pay a lot of money. So so that will be happening. So it's not probably not feasible to go out and spend a ton of money on decorations until after Thanksgiving. So this is Cheyenne's. So I loved hers. I was like, oh my gosh, babe, you're like, she was being so creative, and it was just the cutest thing. And it was a white pumpkin, and I had white pumpkins, and so are you gonna show? Yeah. So I had to use the white pumpkins. It was just the cutest thing, and they last. They have been lasting, so it's great. So this is the photo shoot, and they were having such a good time, and I was having a good time just watching them laughing at their little antics, and they just are funny, because they just this one and this one they love taking photos, and they love posing, and they just love life, and you know, that's awesome, especially because right now Cheyenne, oh my god, you guys, just think of my poor baby girl, because oh my gosh, she is getting it at work like you would not believe. She has two horrible women there. I wouldn't even call them women. They're like 12-year-olds, and they're just horrible. Horrible. Their parents did such an awful job on them that it's weird. And you know what's sad is that one of them is almost 50 years old, and she talks so much crud about my kid and my nieces, and it's just, and she works there, and she doesn't even know these people, and she talks so much stuff about them, and I'm like, how can you do that? And then she didn't like something my nieces did, so this one was at the grocery store and saw that woman's mother, who she knows very well, and she got snubbed. The almost 70-year-old woman snubbed this little 21-year-old girl. I'm like, how immature are you? So the mother, so yeah, the apple didn't fall far from the tree with that set. So yeah, you are, jeez. So when you're a cruddy person, and you meet the mom, and the mom's also a cruddy person, then you know where he got it from. But I mean, how can you go through life being so immature and acting like a 12-year-old? That's what I don't understand. How do you do that? How can you be so emotionally stunted? So just not grown up, but you're in a grown-up world, you know, like you're a career person, but you're so immature. It's so weird, you guys. Look at how gorgeous my daughter is. I just think that's no makeup. She doesn't wear any makeup either. She's just gorgeous. So gorgeous. So, yeah. But anyway, so isn't that weird? But yeah, I just think that's so sad. It's sad. And that's all you can do, is you can only feel sorry for them. I almost thought Bus was coming over here. See, you get so, you get so used to things that it's just weird. It's not weird, it's just cool. But at the same time, when they're no longer here, it's also hard, because you're like, you expect things and it's not happening. So, but my girls need pedicures. That's how come you can hear them on the hardwood floor. They were sleeping on the bed, but since I didn't go over there, they came over here. And that's how Bus's nails were always so long, because when you don't do anything, when you just sleep all day, your nails grow so long, and we couldn't keep up with his nails. And isn't that pretty? She's so pretty. So yeah, so that sound always reminds me of him, which is, kind of sucky all at the same time, because it's like, oh, you expect him to just mosey on over here, but he's not going to. So it's sad. So I end up picking up another picture for here from a few weeks ago. They did a lot of poses, so that's why I use that one. Anyways, okay, so before I get onto that little train of thought that's depressing, we will change the subject. So I ended up doing the unboxings. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it. I just was watching football, and I was in my room, and I started making the cards, and I can only do 5. I don't know why I had a harder, but I guess because I haven't really been card making either, but I had a harder time. I couldn't do the 10 cards for one kit, so I only did 5, but I'll show you guys those tomorrow on Instagram, because I'm going to have this up tonight, so I usually don't put more than one thing on Instagram. It's one of those things I have that I don't like to do, so I don't know. I just don't. I just don't like doing that. There's so much pretty things on Instagram though. People post, and I'm like, oh gosh, that's so pretty. So we are still recording. So Tim is actually home tomorrow, and he is almost done with our kitchen nook. And that is so cool. So tomorrow he's gonna paint it, and it should be all ready to go. Now he just needs to build the table. He'll end up having to build a table, and then he will be done. But he's not going to build the table anytime soon. That's on the later list, because he's got to think about that. Look, isn't she gorgeous? They had costume changes. Well, at least my kid did. And it was funny because the corn maze was behind us. So she went into the corn, and she was changing in the corn because there wasn't that many people there. And it was hilarious because I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah. So I could still see her, but I was blocking her, and my back was to her, but I'm still, going, oh my gosh, she's in the corn. Oh gosh. And I'm like, do not get lost. Do not call the fire department, please. She was doing costume changes in there, and it was hilarious. So, too cute. But yeah, I don't think we're doing anything no, we're not doing anything this week. So we decided for my birthday, on the 22nd is my birthday, and it's Sunday, so it's football. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to my parents. They have a I'll be back before my birthday too, so because I have my other layout I'm doing, right now. No, I finished the other one, so I want to put that one up because that's the week Bus died, and I just want to get that one over and done with and put away. And so I'll be back this week to film that one. But the girls were up on the top. You can't really see their faces. Needs to try and stay still. You can see a little bit, but I thought that was so cute, and I love this layout. What do you guys think so far? Yeah. You like it? And so, we're going to go, so they have a diner over there that just has the best food in their town. And so we're going to go over there and have breakfast with my parents. And then we decided on, well, I decided on sushi for dinner. And so that was awesome. And then I just got a, message from a friend last night who, because I was asking about sushi places, because the one that we would normally go to is not open on Sundays. And so now I have to look around and see, you know, we have to leave our town to go get it. So that's kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is when you live in a small town. And but she private messaged me and says, I want to make your birthday cake. And I'm like, wow, I've never had anybody do that for me, you guys. I've never had that type of treatment. What word am I looking for? Awesomeness. I've never had that type of someone wanting to do that for me. And I just, that is, you know, that isn't my mom or my daughter. And so I'm like, wow. And you know, I'm not someone who takes things for free, so I can't do it. You know I can give something for free, but I just don't want to. I'm not a taker, and it's hard for me. And so I wanted to pay her, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna make you your cake." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's so nice." So she made this wonderful from scratch cake for Cheyenne's party when we celebrated her, and it was the best cake ever. It really was. I dream about that cake because it is so delicious, and I absolutely adore it. And it's just so good. And that's the one she's gonna make. So I have some stuff here that I'll put together, like a gift basket, to give to her, because I can't accept anything for free like that. Oh no, my battery's going dead. I know, I charged it. What the heck? Ugh, I hate that. Ugh, I'm not even near done, so it's gonna turn off. Darn it. Whatever. I was on a roll too. But anyway, so she got a hold of me and she said she was, and I thought, oh my gosh, so yeah, so now I get some delicious cake. And I'm excited. I'm totally excited. And sushi. So cake and sushi for my birthday dinner. And I love the Cheesecake Factory. That's where I originally wanted to go. But that's an hour away from us. We have to travel to it, and I just didn't want to do that. I just decided not to do that. So, yeah. You are a silly, silly camera. I was on a roll. So I have all these little buses and that I'm dropping. Luckily the glue dries clear. And I just wanted to use them up because, you know, they're for my bus. And just not having him here anymore just sucks. So you'll see lots of buses in the next two layouts. So just know that it is what it is. So it's gonna turn off. Okay guys, I'm back. Okay, hopefully I charged. I gave it like 30 minutes. I'm like, just do it. So nothing changed. I got this. Oop, this stuck on my desk. Ooh, well that was Kit Kat. That was rude. How rude. So, I guess husband's going on a call. Let me start by saying thank you. This is such a sweetie. I miss him. Shanda Herndon and found a toy. And and Teresa Clary and Scrap and Alley, Cheryl Nevins. We've missed you too, and I hope everything's okay. Big hugs. Yeah, 2020 is kind of weird. It's been weird. So hopefully the Christmas spirit will bring out pleasantness instead of so much hatred. So you never know. Maybe people can go back to being snobby and and nitpicking their paper being bent than everything that's been going on. So we shall see. But I hope you're okay. Jules Morrow, Barbara Haish, Mish D. Let's try and get that perfect. And Alicia Moore. So you guys are so awesome. I enjoyed reading the comments because I usually don't get too many comments. So when I do get them, I'm all excited and I love reading them, and you guys are the best. So this is Pumpkin Patch Adventure. So, these darn children. They're just too much fun. Way too much fun. So Cheyenne and I have a date. And so far we have a date because, you know, sometimes this child overextends herself, so we shall see. But at this moment in time, we have a date. And that is, we are going to go to the movies to go see Toy Story. I love Toy Story. I love. I've only seen Toy Story 1 and 2 because I cannot handle sadness. I hate being sad. I hate crying in the theater. You know, I need to do that in the privacy of my own home. And it's just, you know, I haven't seen Onward because people say you cry at that one, and I'm like, I don't want to cry. I do not want to put myself through that misery when I already know ahead of time that I'm going to. So, because remember I told you I'm an emotional crier too. So that doesn't help. And that's pretty stinky. And so yeah, so but 1 and 2 I love a Toy Story, and we're gonna go see 1, and I'm excited. I get to at least be with her, get to have some popcorn, get to see a movie. Tim's at work, so I don't have to rush home or anything, you know, or feel bad. I mean, he would have gone with us anyways. So in fact, we were supposed to go to the movies together, so maybe I'm ditching him. You know, because he's the one who got me, who got me into Disney. It's all Tim. And so, so I think I'm ditching him because we were supposed to go to the movies together. And then I told Cheyenne, and she's like, oh, I want to go. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then we planned a day when he was at work. So, but her schedule is changing, you guys. So she works 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And she does 12-hour shifts, and she does, her schedule is every other Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so we can only do things usually on Sundays, Sunday nights, Monday, Tuesdays, and every other Wednesday. And so it's not too much time that we get to be together. I keep doing that with my words right now, and I don't know, the tutu and the so and I don't know, you guys. I get on these little kicks, and I can't kick it. So sorry. Anyways, but her schedule is changing in January, and she is so excited. She didn't think she would be, but she is so excited, and I'm so excited because, you know, we do a lot of girls' day with friends and stuff, but, you know, people work. And they can't, you know, they want to do stuff with us, but they can't always do stuff with us because guess what? They work. So it's hard. And so this way, do I know? Oh, I do have more. I don't mind. This video is going to be long. Yeah, so so her schedule is changing to days. So she's going to days, and what did she say it was? It is, oh gosh, what is it? So it's every other Wednesday, Thursday, no. Wait. Yeah. I think it's, oh gosh, now I don't know, but either way, it's during the day, and so now she'll have her Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights all open. So I think it's the same. I think it's every other Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but no, I don't think so. I think it's Sunday, Monday. Yeah, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and every other Wednesday. That's how it goes. Yeah, and so she will have her Friday nights and her Saturdays open now. And so she's like, oh, now I get to be a total party girl. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So, yes, honey, I guess so. So, but you know, she's having fun. She's having fun, you guys, and I love that. I love that she doesn't have to worry about things, you know, besides, you know, co-workers or, you know, awful people like that. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. But she's excited, and I'm excited for her, and yeah, so so that will be her schedule starting in January, and so that'll be fun. So now she can hopefully go, well, I guess that means some night shopping might be happening for us, which I'm not sure if that will be an actual reality because I don't leave my house after 9 a.m. if I can help it. So we shall see about that one. But yeah, she's, oh man. It's so funny because I'm the same way. I get along better with older people than I do with younger people. And it just, you know, that's how she is at work too, where she's just like, she has, I think because she's just so mature. And so it's easier to get along with those type of people than it is to get along with the younger ones. And so yeah, so she likes working with her peers, with the adults, you know, so it's just cool. A couple of the people want her to go into police department, and she's like, I am never going through an academy again. And so I'm like laughing because, you know, she wouldn't mind doing any of that stuff, but she's like, nope, no academy for me. One was enough, and she never wants to do it again. So, and that's okay. That, you know, it's perfectly fine. So, she is too cute. I love her. Man, trying to get these little things down. Oh goodness, you guys, I love it. I absolutely love this layout. What do you guys think? Do you like it too? I totally love it. Okay, all done. Oop. So some of this stuff has to dry flat. But okay, so look at this. Oh, I love this. I got this at Hobby Lobby with the 50% off sale. They had these sunflowers, and I was like, oh, okay, I like them. And I was going to plan on doing other things with them. But then I was like, oh, it works out here too. Like I said, guys, I love using my stuff. I love using it. So, makes my day. Awesome sauce. Look at this. I love the orange. I don't know. I love the orange in this. This was so fun. So fun. See? So. So weird. Alright, guys. So anyways, big hugs, big loves. And yeah, we're a little crooked here, but Cat messed that up. Blame it on Cat. Blame it on the pig. Okay. So, yeah, I will be back this week. Probably Tuesday. maybe. I don't know. Depends on when Cordell goes to work. All right, guys. Love you guys. Take care. We'll see y'all later. Bye.